Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? Oh, 2 videos for Thursday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? I guess a lot of people is going to be going out tonight, you know, having a good time and stuff, you know, I guess enjoying the weather, you know. Anyway, being said, I was not going to do this video. Once I did the video reference to the guy, you know, committed suicide and stuff, I kind of was drained from it. So, you know, I went, got in the tub and took a bath, and, you know, I just figured I'd go on the newsfeed to see what's going on. And then there it was. This woman, Shauna Smith, right here. Okay, now I don't know if you knew about this, but this allegedly is supposed to be a transgender woman. Now I'm going to tell you the story at hand, what went down, and then we're going to talk about this. Now, Shauna Smith, aka Shauna Patricia Smith, is 43 years old. Now, you know we're going through this whole birth problem and stuff with Target and stuff, so guess what she did? She went inside the bathroom. Not the bathroom, she went inside the dressing room, you know, we trying stuff. So there was an 18-year-old girl inside there, and she was trying on swimwear. And her mother came inside, and she happened to see Shauna Smith. I'm a Smith. Because I'm going to tell you why I'm going to say Smith, and why I gave the man named Sean. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm be nice, okay. Smith, I'm going to say, I refuse to use the name that this person used, so I'll say Smith. So Smith went inside the dressing room as the girl was inside, had changed. She was 18 years old. Evidently she was with her mother. And this is in Idaho Target. And the thing about this happened on Tuesday. Now the thing about it was that her daughter was inside there trying to close. She's 18 years old, and Smith was taking the camera phone and snapping pictures of her, videotaping her, you know, doing her, changing her clothes and stuff. It was on the cell phone. While the girl was trying her swimwear and stuff. Her mother happened to come and happened to see Smith doing this. Smith, who had on a blonde wig and a dress, runs outside of the dressing room, and she got caught. And she had admitted on a video that she had done this before, and she does it for sexual gratification. These people are known as voyeurs. Okay, now here's the picture right here. It's her right here. Okay, now does that look like a trans woman to you? You know, and the thing about it is that she's a voyeur. And before I show you this tape I'm about to show you right now, I want you to hear what the guy who's interviewing her, I don't know if it's a detective, you know, interviewing her, a prosecutor, the detective interviewing her. Now, to me, I want you to know, do you hear this? Do you hear Shauna Smith, or do you hear Shauna fucking Smith? Now, this is the thing. To me, 40 years old, her name is supposed to be Shauna Patricia Smith, but it sounded to me that he said Shauna fucking Smith, which means that that's what she wrote down. Anyway, I'm going to let you hear this. Check this out.
Next matter is Shauna Patricia Smith. Hello. Are you Shauna Patricia Smith? Yes, sir. Mr. Smith, you are here because a criminal complaint has been filed against you by the Bonneville County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. Have you received a copy of that complaint? Yes, sir. Have you had time to read it over? Yes, sir. It is a felony charge. Would you like me to go over with you, or do you feel you understand the nature of the charge? Would you go over it, please? Okay, Okay, the prosecuting attorney's office of Bonneville County has alleged that you have committed the felony crime of video voyeurism by installing or permitting the use of an imaging device without mutual consent. They allege that you, on or about July 12th, in the county of Bonneville, state of Idaho, did install or permit the use or installation of an imaging device at a place where a person, they don't identify the person other than through an initial MR, would have reasonably expected privacy. You did this without her knowledge or consent with the intent of arousing, appealing to, or gratifying your lust or passions or sexual desires. If you're found guilty of this, or if you plead guilty, that could be up to 5 years in prison or a $50,000 fine plus restitution. So those are the allegations. They are allegations. You may or may not agree with them, but do you understand them?
Is that what you hear? I would like, did you hear Shauna fucking Smith, or did you hear Shauna Patricia Smith? To me, I heard Shauna fucking Smith. Anyway, so she's a voyager. Voyagers are people who like to go around, videotaping people in a sexual act, or, when they're undressing, basically, and they do it as in fun, or I think a voyager is also someone who likes to do sexual acts out in public so people can see it. This is what she said. She get her sexual gratification. Allegedly, that's what she said. Now, her bond is set at $30,000 bond, and she's supposed to be arraigned on July the 26th of this month. And also, they have reported that she had contacted someone by the name of Sierra from a trans woman from Eastern Ohio support group, and she wanted to find out more about dressing and stuff, and she basically said sometimes she dresses up, sometimes she don't. She goes to her mood swings and stuff like that. When she could, she would change. Ooh, excuse me, that was caught. She would change. Okay. Now, as you see her, this is her mugshot right here. Okay. Now, as you see her, Smith, I'm using her, and I'm using the terms very lightly. And I'm trying to be very respectful as I could possibly be. Now, this is my thing. This is the problem we have with that transgender umbrella. I've talked about this before, and I'm going to say it again. Get rid of it. Because it is misleading, it is wrong, and it's letting people think that they can jump onto the bandwagon or calling themselves transgender. Now, this is the way I'm seeing it. This is what I'm thinking when I think of this person right here. She's like, oh, I'm going to go into the side of the dressing room and stuff, and when somebody asks me, why I'm in here, I'll say, oh, well, I'm transgender. Reality is that that's not what it is. This is called a cross-dresser. And in case you don't know what a cross-dresser is, a cross-dresser, I'm giving you both. I'm giving you what a transgender woman is, and I'm giving you a cross-dresser. A transgender woman is someone in transition to becoming a woman. To becoming a woman. A cross-dresser is someone, normally is a man, who lives as a man, like this picture, who lives as a man, who gets sexual gratification from women. Let's try this again. I don't know if you heard me, in case you understand what cross-dresser means. A cross-dresser is like a voyager, but in this case, a cross-dresser is a man who doesn't want to be a woman. He gets sexual gratification by having sex with women as a woman. He gets sexual gratification, masturbate and dress up as a woman, putting on stockings and stuff and just masturbate. This is his sexual gratification. It's the feel, it's the thought of a woman and stuff. That's what he likes. He has no thing of being a woman. And this is the problem I'm saying when it comes to transgender woman. This is not a transgender woman. This is not a transgender woman. And they'll say to me, well, just because she does, most transgender women are in there, and I'm not going to say this, it's no rules, because there's really no rules in all this. But when it gets to this point where you want to have, he actually showed cell phone videos and stuff of other people that he also took You know what? He also, I'm not going to, no, I'm not going to live her, I'm not going to do it. He also took other women in his iPhone cell phone. So he had that in there as well. So my thing is that he is not a transgender woman. He is a cross-dresser who enjoys sexual pleasure from a woman. It's a big difference. And he'll go to anything as far as to do this gratification as coming aboard you. You know, and this is the problem that I have with this type of thing, because as soon as something goes wrong, they put transgender woman, Shauna Smith. She's out there, she got caught. 18-year-old girl. See, we told you. And guess what? She just happened to be in Target where they're letting the transgenders use the bathroom. How convenient. And guess what? She had on a blonde wig and a dress. Oh, how convenient. It almost seems as if she was sent there. This is also what I thought. She was sent there, give the media something real big to talk about and stuff, and once they get really big and all of this stuff, don't worry about it. We're going to pay for your bill. We'll get you out. Don't worry about it. But we're just going to send a little message to them. And of course, it got to me as well. You know, it is what it is. But this is something just food for thought. Did you think this I took out the conspiracy where they sent someone in just to try to send a message to the LGBT and all the people who's trying to support them on that call to transgender women? Anyway, that being said, and I do not feel as though this person is a woman, a trans woman, or into being a woman. She's a cross-dresser. And that's why you need to change that thing of transgenders, transsexuals. Call a thing what a thing. If it's a cross-dresser, call it a cross-dresser. If it's a drag queen, call it a drag queen. If it's bisexual, call it bisexual. Stop putting everything inside of a box because you just want to take it on, just push it out the door. And that means everybody's going to get caught in the midst of the storm, like us trans women who only want to use the bathroom. But when you put something like this, that makes them right and us wrong. Anyway, that being said, I would love to hear how you feel about this. I would love to hear how you feel about this. And I want to know, do you feel as though people who are not transgenders should wear that title of transgenders when it comes to these news feeds and these storylines? Someone needs to keep coming and say that's not a transgender woman. Correction. The same would be correct things when it comes out of one of us being murdered and we misgendered. This is called misgendered. We need to have transgender police who go after cross-dressers to let people know that's when these websites and stuff go, this is not a transgender woman, call it a cross-dresser. Call this a cross-dresser. Stop saying these are transgender women. We cannot pay for everybody's crime, because at the end of the day, as you see, he went back to being a boy. Back to being a boy. So guess who's left with all the mess of fighting, trying to go inside the bathroom, restroom? Us. It's gotten so bad that we don't even want to use the bathroom. We wait till we get home just to use the bathroom because of this type of thing. And the misgendering and saying this is what they all do, it makes other people seem right. Anyway, you know, and I would love to hear if I feel about this. And I do not feel as though this cross-dresser is a transgender woman. And I don't care. This is my opinion, but I would love to hear you feel about this. And are you tired of people who are not transgender being called transgender? And clearly, he's a voyager. He's a cross-dresser. His name is Shauna Patricia Smith. And how convenient when all of a sudden when the cops come and you have a wig on, you change your name to Shauna Patricia Smith. How convenient is that? How convenient. And guess what? You drag us into your mess because that's what you want to do, try to put our names inside of it. But you know what? It is what it is. Because I hate to say this, y'all, even though we know that's not a part of us, but when you see this type of thing, we can compare it to this. This is what they compare us to. And even though we may have that argument, we need to argue with these websites. No, no, no. This is a cross-dresser. This is a voyager. This is a person who likes sexual gratification from a woman. This is not a person who's transitioned to become a woman. It's a difference. That umbrella, throw it away. Let's do things in the right order. Put it in the right order. Stop putting us all in one box, just pushing out the door. And this is what's happening now. We're being pushed out the door, and this is what's being called a transgender woman. And it's not. It's a cross-dresser. Anyway, I would like to know, are you offended by that, being a trans woman? Would you be offended by that if it wasn't you, and they calling that's what you do it? Anyway, that being said, I want to tell you thank you
I want you to be careful. And I want to tell you I love you. And I want to say, hello my dogs. Meow. I want to say hello my kids. Woof. I want to say hello new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And when you do, I want you to do the best way that you can. If nobody likes it, then fuck them.